Beckman's today, getting ready to show you kind of a little farm tour here. In a little bit we'll head over to John and Ann Beckman's as well, and I'm going to kind of go over everything that is blooming here at Paul Noreen's. This is their garden fountain that they built. She plants a lot of like ground cover in here, so she has lots of creeping phlox in here that spring mostly in the, or bloom mostly in the spring. But then she does like to add in a lot of annuals too to give it color throughout the summer. So she kind of added a whole bunch of this. She doesn't normally do this, but I really like how it turned out. She has all this sweet potato vine and it kind of takes over and gives a lot of showy green in the back. And then in here, she has these, they're called giant pink petunias. I love these. They're very showy. Let's see here. And she's got mini vistas here, pink star mini vistas from Proven Winners. Some petunias, I think those are wave petunias she's got there. And then these are phlox. Those are an annual phlox there. And then some portulaca there. These guys started as like these little bitty plugs, like teeny tiny, and we weren't sure how they were gonna do because this one kind of didn't do so hot, but some of them really took off, so they did great. And I like the color in those. And then she's got some creeping Jenny over there too. And that creeping Jenny, if she cuts that back, it'll just come back next year. And then she also has some of her pots here. They're looking really nice. So she's got this Bordeaux Supertunia mixed with the red Superbena, some limelight coleus, and then this blue mohawk grass. She's probably cut this back a little bit because it was probably getting pretty high and full and taking over, so I bet she cut that back recently. And if you'll look at this pot here, it is in one of our aqua pots. If you come around, I don't know if you can see, but there is a pipe in the back here. Let's see here. I don't know where she has it. But that's where she fills, I don't know where it is. Right here, right in here. But that's where she fills her water. So she's going to fill up her water through that hole there. And then it's going to water from the bottom up. So she doesn't have to water this one, but maybe once a week. When you first get them, what I kind of noticed is you want to water a little bit on top for like 2 weeks, but then after that, you're good to go to water once a week, even when it's like super hot. If it's not very hot, if you have it in the shade once every 2 weeks, then you'd be good. So if watering's not your thing, let me know. We got a lot coming next year. And over here, she has some mandavillas. I love these. I only had a few of these this year, but I'm really excited to get more of them next year. And she has it mixed with some sweet alyssum. I don't know if this is the dark night version or I'm not sure which variety she has here, but it's a nice light lilac color. And this over here is the holly garden. It's a little memorial garden she has put together for her daughter Holly, and she always has it. It's so beautiful. They did this themselves. This year she has basically perennials in here for the most part, but then she does add in, like in here, these are just regular impatiens, nice shade variety. And then over here she's got some sun patience, the red ones there that you see, and those can take both sun and shade. And I don't really talk too much about perennials, but she just added these last year and they're called Fire Chiefs, and I'm obsessed with them. I'm thinking about ripping up one of my beds and throwing some of these in them. They stay this color all year. They look awesome in the fall. They turn that bright orange color. She has some hydrangeas in here. These are newly planted. Those will get bigger. They're the mini limelights, I believe. And then this here, it just finished blooming about a few weeks ago. It was a big purple clematis. It was beautiful. Let's see here. And that's it. I think we'll head to the front now. And we're back on her front porch now. I'm obsessed with the way this looks this year. Obsessed. So at the very beginning of the year, she had all of these like smaller, kind of like the portulacas in the back. She had all these small orange impatiens that she wasn't quite sure how they were going to go. So she just kind of stuck them all over. But look how good they pop. I love them. You can see them from the road. They're so bright and pretty. She also has some regular impatiens, some dragon wing begonias that just, oh, that looks so good. Some coleus here. And I really like this, if you can come and see this one. So she has some caladiums she threw in here, a fern, and some crotons. And this, she can take this whole thing and put them inside. So she can bring that in and it'll last till next year. And then she has a snake plant right here that she actually brings in and out. So she will have this outside during the warm weather. And then she will also put it in a different pot and bring it inside for the winter. And she's had that one for years. And if you come over here, she's got some more of that orange impatiens that is so bright. I just love it. And then here, I love her window box. So this is a shade window box, and she has it full of, she has a few pops of the orange impatiens, but for the most part, she just throws a bunch of dragon wing begonias in there, and then some asparagus fern, and it does really well. It looks awesome. So if you have a shade container or a shade window box, just pack it full of these guys. These guys were only this tall and they just really take off. I love them. And they're low maintenance. Water every once in a while, but they can take a good drought. So, and then again up here in front of the garage, she has a mixture of geraniums, spikes, some ivy, and then some of that orange impatiens again. All right, guys, now we are at the Beckman Farms, John and Ann Beckman's house. We are on their back patio, and Ann has a really awesome green thumb. She does such a great job. She's actually, you might have seen her a few times if you were in the store. She helped me a few days because she knows anything and everything there is to know about flowers, and her patio really shows it. Everything is looking so good. Right, now we're going to check out her back patio that she has here. She's got lots of vines that are coming out. She's got this really fun old window box here with some euphorbia and some vines. It looks like she has some fuchsia geraniums in there. Over here she has a caladium and petunias. These are not bubblegum petunias, but they are, I believe, the paradise petunias. So that's why those are just really taking off. And she's got some impatiens down in the ground here. She's got some mini vistas in here with some more vines. It's a stratosphere. This is really fun. It's really dainty. If you come over here, if you have some areas that get lots of sun or you want like a tropical feel, add some, I believe this is Amanda Villa as well. You can also get this vines up if you have kind of like a trellis of anything. It will vine up your trellis, or you can find diplodenias that look just like it and they won't vine or anything like that. And she's got a cordyline here as well and some English ivy. And then she has lots of ground cover with her fountain here. And then over here, she's got mainly some greens in there, some coleus, and then some sweet potato vine. And some pentas there. Let's see here. And again, she has this mandevilla here with the cordyline. These are white ones. And then again over here. She has those. That's the same combination as she had on that side. And then she has another window box here that has some petunias in it. These are my favorite petunias. They're Picasso and purple. They have this like little green edging to them, and then a little pink purple center with some geraniums that actually match the center of those. And then here, this is a black sweet potato vine with some impatient. She has a white wonder caladium from Proven Winners in there, and then it looks like some asparagus fern.